driving again. So we are headed into town. This morning we are going into the bank. Yeah, he's showing his thumb that he did not get stitches in because he's stubborn like that. Last night while laying in the flooring in the new kitchen, he's shaved off the side of his thumb. Yeah, that's lovely. And I will admit, and I told him this the same thing, that yes, the bleeding stopped quickly enough. We were able to, sorry guys, TMI, but replace the skin a little bit and wrapped it well enough that he doesn't think that they could have done stitches in it. I think that they could have.
Super glue it.
They could have.
We could have.
I draw the line at super gluing things at home. That just sounds like it hurts. And I would have to imagine that medical super glue is a little bit different than Walmart super glue. Don't you think?
Maybe that's why we should just have some at home. Go buy some medical stuff.
Some medical super glue at home. And you know what? Maybe. Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Okay, the lighting is really bad. So anyhow, so now that his thumb was bandaged, we got up this morning, we're running in to go to the bank because I received a fraud alert last night that made it seem as though my debit card had been hacked at some point, doing some holiday shopping or something else. But then looking at everything online last night, we're not actually sure because the numbers that I was told on the phone do not match up with, the numbers I was told on the phone do not match up with what actually showed in our bank account. So we're actually going to go straight to the bank and talk to the fraud department and figure out exactly what's going on. We are going to get a bunch of stuff done today because it's his Wednesday, which it's one of his easy Wednesdays. And I keep clearing my throat today. And apparently hitting my phone on the side wall. So when we get home today, I am going to take all 7 kids to the library, although Charlie said she actually wants to just stay home because she has books to read. And then when we get home from the library, we'll eat lunch, and then we've got one of our old neighbors coming over to visit and see the house and us. And then we're just going to see how much of the kitchen we can get done yet today, because my hope is that I can help Sean get the island installed completely so that he can get all the flooring put in so we can get the stove and the fridge put in. The sink and everything is in. He has not tested the water lines yet. The dishwasher will still have to be connected, but we can wash dishes in the sink again for a little bit if we have to. And so we're getting really close to having a functional kitchen. Now there will still be a lot of little details. We've got to get the hardware. We need to do the upper cabinets still, trim. So there's a lot of stuff to be done, but we can use it once we get to this point. And then the other piece of news that I'm really excited about. So every time I turn the camera towards you, my face washes out.
Because you're so white.
He's calling me pasty. I am. It's the truth. So anyhow, one other thing we are doing when we go to the bank today is we are going by Bethany to take the next step. Our adoption journey has not been standard by any means. Apparently we've done everything in a different way than normal, and we had no idea at the time we were doing it. Everybody just said, yep, do this. We did, and it kind of actually turned into a little bit of a mess towards the end of summer, early fall there. But We are actually, now that the kitchen is about done, we are taking the next step, moving forward with Bethany so that we can inquire on some kids here in the next few weeks, and we'll see how quickly all of that moves forward. So we are officially moving forward with our adoption plan, and it's extremely exciting and scary and intimidating and everything all at once. So what do you think about all of it?
Pretty much those words.
But at the same time, it feels like what we're supposed to be doing. It's right. So I don't know. Here we go. We're headed in. We'll see if I get any clips while we're in town. I really don't know that we will, to be honest. We got home from running all those errands, and I actually decided to step out back so that there were some more pretty views, and the lighting is perfect out here right now. It's just overcast enough that there's nothing glaring, and what better time to show you what our backyard looks like. I keep looking at it in the screen, sorry. Anyhow, so we spent a little more time in town than we planned to. That is because we ran over to my parents' house to pull down their Christmas tree for them and to drop off a vacuum that was delivered at our house for my mom. Nobody was home, which is okay. But we decided, since we had some time to waste, to go ahead and set up their Christmas tree. I'm thinking 10-15 minute job. Not the case. It ended up being like an hour because we apparently don't know how to put up pre-lit trees. So that was fun. We got everything paid for with the Molder Mediation Company, and then we went and we have officially moved on to the next step with Bethany. So really excited about that. And yeah, now I'm just gonna show this view here. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys, if I can see anybody back there.
They're at the way
A couple of them are hiding. I think one of them's laying down. I have 5 out of 7. Blake and Charlie stayed home with Sean while I took these guys, and we're gonna go to the library. Well, we just finished at the library, and that was, yeah, the kids had fun playing. The 2 little ones got to play with some toys and things. Twice Taya took off and I had to find her, so that was always fun. Somebody hasn't objected to the table in the living room, huh?
Mama.
Yeah.
Cookie.
I don't know. You sitting up there like a big boy?
Happy.
You're happy? Because you've got a blow up narwhal next to you?
I think. Mama. Mama.
You sitting with Mama?
Mom. Dad. Don't. Mommy.
Woody. Don't kick.
Right.
What?
Right.
And ponies can be turned on, that's fine. And if that one wants to go downstairs and watch,
Well, the thing is, I told them that they can watch ponies downstairs. And I'm trying to get a video of him blowing kisses at the camera, and everybody keeps talking. Phone.
Okay. Mommy.
You see Mommy.
Papa. Hi. Bang.